¿Qué tal, amigos? Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a un stream más. Esta vez con nuestro programa de Freelancelot. Espero sea de su agrado. Estaremos trabajando en un proyecto de Kickstarter llamado Lana y Tardi y sus aventuras en el espacio. Saludos, ya saben que si les gusta el contenido de este canal, pueden seguirnos en las redes sociales como rems.art o bien como nuestro estudio de animación y videojuegos 2D Nuts. Y si quieren algo de metal, algo diabólico, es en Tempter GDL. Y bueno, hoy vamos a estar trabajando este proyecto de Tardi Lana. Estoy corrigiendo un libro, un cuento para niños. Y bueno, básicamente lo que estamos haciendo es esto. ¿Sí? Y bueno, como bien pueden ver, es un cuento que pasa en diversos exoplanetas y principalmente en el espacio. Y bueno, es una ilustración que ya se había terminado, pero lo que estamos haciendo es adaptar el formato a algo un poco más cuadrado, porque era más wide. Aquí les puedo mostrar. ¿No está? Aquí. ¿Sí? Ya no se puede, ya lo guardé. Bueno, pero es un formato más wide. Por aquí lo debo tener, aquí está. Vamos a esperar a que se abra. Tenemos un par de invitados esta noche. Tenemos a la hermosa y talentosa Leonor Hernández Moro, mi hija, que está escondida aquí abajo. A ver si se anima a salir, saludar a la cámara, porque pues a ella le gusta mucho esto de los videos del internet. Y pues también próximamente tendremos actividades juntos, creando una IP o una historia de unos personajes nuevos que estamos preparando para todos ustedes. Y bueno, ya se está abriendo el documento, vamos a esperar que termine de cargarse. Ya es necesario actualizar nuestro equipo de hardware, pero pues las vacas están flacas por el momento. Pero bueno, este es el formato original, como pueden ver es bastante wide. Lo estoy separando página por página para el compaginado final editorial. Y bueno, básicamente esto ya es la pieza con el formato transformado. Aquí tengo la referencia a este otro personaje que estoy trabajando. Y bueno, básicamente va a ser lo que voy a estar haciendo ahorita con ustedes. El otro invitado es Kevin Lewis, coautor del proyecto. Él es el creador del proyecto, ¿no? Es su propiedad intelectual. Es de una asociación americana que se llama Planets Foundation, ubicada en Maui, Hawái, que es un centro de investigación espacial. Y bueno, ellos se dedican a la observación del espacio, la búsqueda de exoplanetas e inclusive la vida extraterrestre. Y bueno, vamos a comenzar a ilustrar este personaje de acá. Pongo mi referencia aquí. Vamos a cortar esto. No necesito tanto, ¿no? O sea, únicamente me interesa esta parte de la araña. Y aquí, como pueden ver, lo que ya tengo yo es un blocking del personaje. ¿Qué quiere decir eso? Que aíslo las formas principales del objeto para después renderearlas de manera individual. Entonces, por ejemplo, vamos a comenzar con la pelusa. Voy a blurear o pintar con brocha de nube un poquito aquí, ¿no? Para que se vea más borroso y no se vea tan definido, ya que este personaje está atrás, ¿no? Al igual le voy a poner un poco más de atmósfera. Muy bien, Leonora, a ver, enseñamos tu tarea. Aquí tenemos la tarea de mi hija. Ahora que estamos en esta cuarentena, pues estamos haciendo homeschool y está haciendo sus actividades del día. Muy bien, mi amor. Ahora ¿Me puedes traer las tijeras? Y tráete las hojas que traen cuadritos con letras, por favor. Entonces, por ejemplo, lo que voy a hacer aquí va a ser ponerle ligeramente atmósfera, ¿no? Un poco de este azul del fondo, para que se sienta más el personaje en la distancia. Y de hecho, al ratito terminando esto, voy a tratar también de meter un poco más de atmósfera a estos personajes aquí, para que se separen un poquito más del fondo y se alcancen a distinguir los diferentes planos. En tu estuche, mi amor. Entonces continuamos con este chavalo, ¿no? Vamos a ponerle acá un poco de luz cálida, ¿no? De su color local. Las hojas son las que tienen los cuadritos. Y vamos a dibujar su carita, ¿no? Y así. Súper básica. ¿Saben que lo voy a hacer aparte? Otra capa. Muy importante siempre nombrar las capas. Aquí no lo había hecho muy mal en mi parte. Esta no, porque lo voy a borrar. Muy bien, no, es una hoja que trae cuadritos con letras, muchos. Fíjate bien, ahí están nombres. Sí, ahora sí, ya están nombradas las capas. Le ponemos su carita muy feliz. Está celebrando su tercer lugar, no su segundo lugar. Lo vamos en la plataforma. Ok, de igual forma, a esto le voy a poner un poco de color dodge, ¿no? A mi brocha le voy a cambiar el blending mode que está aquí arriba. Si yo le pongo dodge, puede ser de esta manera, o con el shortcut shift alt D, se pone aquí como pueden ver el color dodge, y ya, ¿no? Puedo acentuar un poquito más la luz. Ya me gustó. Breve. Y por último, la sombra azul. Bueno, no, aquí no es azul. De hecho, creo que así lo era. Creo que era otra iluminación. Entonces lo voy a dejar así. Voy a tomar como base este color. Lo voy a centrar un poquito más. Le voy a subir el tono. Y voy a terminar de renderar las piernas. Que si se fijan también las tengo en una capa adelante. Y también voy a agrupar estas capas y le voy a poner araña, ¿no? Ahora, si se fijan, de hecho aquí tengo la expansión del escenario, ¿no? Entonces lo que hice en primera instancia fue pintar el fondo, luego le pinté capas encima y así fui completando, moví esa nube por cuestiones de composición. Esta también la voy a mover ahorita. De hecho, vamos haciendo eso de una vez. Voy a seleccionar aquí toda esta parte, la voy a copiar con control shift C para copiar todo mergeado o pegado y lo voy a subir como por acá. Ahora en esta capa que la vamos a poner en nubes, bueno, en realidad todo esto lo voy a fusionar, así que voy a le quito el dodge, a shift alt N para volver al blending mode normal. Y vamos a suavemente colorear aquí nuestro cielito, lindo, espacial, colores extraños. Es parte de todo esto, ¿no? Que jugamos con patrones y colorimetrías muy extrañas tratando de generar atmósferas extraterrestres. Ahora sí que es puro, pues, alucín, parte del inconsciente colectivo, ¿no? De cómo me imagino estos planetas de otras dimensiones. Leonor, creo que Wara quiere entrar a la casa. ¿Puedes revisar?
Sí.
Tenemos una gatita que toca la puerta.
Ya se salió.
Ah, no pasa nada.
Ya no quiere.
Entonces, como ven, ya se ve construido esa parte. Vamos a seguir con la de la araña. Tenemos un color como por aquí. Todas las patas, vamos a bloquear esta capa, en esta parte se bloquean. Ese sí no conozco el shortcut. Vamos a agarrar la brocha de pencil, de Creo, que ya viene preinstalada en Photoshop. Y vamos a ponerle las líneas a la araña. Luego las demás piernitas. Okay. Hoy estamos escuchando, a ver si se ve porque luego no me sale esto. Estamos escuchando un remix bastante interesante de Dark Country. Es buena música para hacer compañía. Bueno, continuamos. No, mi amor. Denme un segundo. Voy a ir por un material de tarea de mi hija. Los dejo mientras con esto. Chequen la lucín. Y regreso con ustedes. Tienes que cortar todos estos cuadritos. Son actividades que vamos a hacer. Ya sé, no tenemos que hacer los juegos. Más bien cuando estemos aburridos, no sepamos qué hacer, vamos a sacar de un frasco los dados. Hasta que terminas, me avisas para lo que los doblemos. ¡Listo! Y bueno, ¿cómo en qué estábamos? Así estamos pintando las piernitas de la araña. Aquí estoy viendo que mi composición se ensució un poco. Ahorita veo cómo puedo arreglar para que no se transponen los enlaces, no sé cómo se dice. Ahí me ayudan luego en los comentarios para que pues, no se encimen las formas, ¿no? Porque luego de repente es difícil esto, ¿no? De modificar una composición cuando ya estaba diseñada originalmente. De hecho, en la pieza original si vemos acá, nomás se veían las patas de la araña, ¿no? Las tenía como de manera más perfecta. Pero ahorita veo como justo. Yo creo que esta pata la voy a seleccionar. O estas dos. Y las voy a mover un poco por acá. Creo que está mejor. De hecho, las voy a desbloquear para poder borrarlas. No, y le voy a pasar estas para atrás. Sí, vamos a ver si eventualmente Kevin Lewis, ahí está Kevin. Hey man, how you doing, man? I'm streaming and I'm adding you now to the stream. Así que señoras y señores, vamos a cambiar un poco el lenguaje de nuestra llamada para poder incluir a Kevin en el stream, que el señor no habla español.
Great music.
Yeah, I put some royalty-free dark country music on the background. So yeah, at the beginning of the video I said we're gonna have a couple of people today with us. One being Leonor, that's doing her homework here, and the creator of Lana Nardi. I talk a little bit about the show, well, the IP in general, about Planet's Foundation, and I don't know if you want to talk something about that, or if you want to see, I mean, there's no topic, this This kind of videos I call them Freelancelot. So it's just me working on freelance projects and chatting about anything. So yeah, man.
And where's the streamed at?
It's in my YouTube channel. If you wanna share the love,
Do we have any?
let me get the link.
Yeah. Do we have any viewers?
Right now, I have one viewer, one beautiful viewer.
And then 10.
Let me see if I can get more people by sharing the link in Facebook. And yeah, I'm very bad at that, like.
It's fine, man. Sorry. You let the work speak for itself.
Yeah, but it's not enough nowadays. You have to juggle, play an instrument, sing, draw, and be shirtless, and obviously fit to make a good stream. Or be super stupid and just being a fool, and everybody will follow.
Yeah. That's not a good choice.
So I'm gonna create a post in Facebook.
Yeah, great music. You always have good music, man.
I try to, man.
And good. Important. Lets you get into certain creative spaces.
Does it sound very loud, the music? Because it's super low. I can barely hear it.
I think it's perfect, at least for me, audio-wise.
Okay.
It's the perfect level.
Okay.
It was kind of interesting, like after the meeting, it was clear like all this additional work that needs to be done. So it's great.
Yeah, there's a lot to do, man.
Yeah.
I'm sharing in a couple of illustration groups where I belong. So hopefully we'll get more viewers right now. You're high as fuck, right, or what? Okay, don't worry, man. I didn't put like any age restrictions on this. But I didn't put. They give you when you stream, they give you the choice of mark it as a children's content.
Yeah.
But that's hard, man. Like.
Sure.
Especially with, like, for instance, when I'm with my students, they always cursing, and, so it's...
Right. Well, once the show gets picked up, we'll just delete this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, this quarantine is interesting, man. It's like I have so much more time to just work on stuff, just for hours. It's great.
I know.
I mean, not for everybody, not for a lot of people.
Yeah, like for office people, maybe it's like, what do I do, man? Well, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you work in an office and all, but like you're more like an entrepreneur spirit person, right?
Yeah. I mean.
So I think it fits us, right?
Right.
And I think some people are gonna start like asking themselves like because of the free time,
Yeah.
the way they live their usual lives, right?
Exactly.
Today, here in my city, they just declare like these next 5 days supposed to be like an official quarantine.
Uh,
I mean, no, I don't think it's like we're gonna have the army on the streets.
Yeah.
But,
right, but still, it's like officially declared.
yeah. Do you
You know,
have
the thing
Do you have the army on the streets? Like,
no, not here. No, I haven't heard of that.
like I heard in Spain they have the army on the streets. Like, and they like, hey, you have to be inside. I don't know.
Yeah, man, this whole thing is really crazy. Makes you think like, really going on.
Well, you know, yesterday I went with to a friend's business that sells wines and cheese, and there was this guy I didn't know, but we started talking. Well, we were just three people in the restaurant, right? And we started talking about all this stuff, and we got a bit conspirational, like when we would talk the other day, about like. I don't know, man. And also yesterday with my daughter's mom, I was talking about this, and that her father shared with her a video, like a 2 hours video of this guy talking about like world conspiration and global control, and like who are the ones that get benefit from this situation, like a world economy, like one one government for all the world telling us what to do, and
Exactly.
people's scared and they just get aligned, with
And what better, like the brilliance of it? Yeah. No, thank you for that. I need to read that. I need to buy it.
Man, it's all in here, man. I tell you, man.
Exactly.
It's like, what the fuck, man? And this book is from the 90s, so I don't know.
Like, and what better of a messenger than an invisible thing? It gets transferred through the air and invisible contact. You know what I mean? Like, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's, when they say, oh, like the war on terror, at least those are like people. Like, with this, it's like they get to install fear. With just saying, just really promoting the virus. Because, like, if you look at the media, like, dude, they are pushing it so hard. It's like, it's really incredible.
Yeah, that's what really got me scared. Not the virus, but the way it's being marketed.
Exactly.
That's like I said, like, man, they're really making it like, I don't know, man, like even worse than Ebola.
Yeah. And it's just telling the future. I mean, it's just telling them what's to come. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, now the media has, but especially in the Trump era, they have such a effect and influence in just like what the whole world does.
Yeah, I mean, and we are supposed to be more informed now with the internet and social media, but in reality, what I see is like, man, we can be controlled even more now because you can say whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the new schooling, like part of it, amongst a lot of things, like just teaching entrepreneurship principles. One of it just needs to be just critical thinking in general and like fact discernment. Because it's like we live in a time where not only is it like the worst part is not like fake news is just being completely fake. Sure, that's bad, but the worst is the ones where they frame it and like cut it off right before the person says something else, and like it's completely opposite reality, but they frame it and cut off the video in a way where it has a completely other narrative than if you actually watch the video. It's something else. It's just like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw this. There's a comedian I follow in YouTube, and he says he makes like a joke about that. Like he makes like this guy that's supposed to be the guy who has the cure of cancer, and he's like, oh, so you discovered the cure of cancer. What can you tell us about this video? And they show a video when he was young. Well, all the character is the same guy, you know. He just when he's a woman, he just puts a T-shirt on his head and changes his voice, and then he's like, it's supposed to be a video when he was young, and he says like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bang my girl, and blah blah blah, ha ha ha. No, I'm just kidding. And they cut the video. And then the interviewer says, oh, we just cut the video because it doesn't go along with our narrative. And, you know, and so now we can know that this doctor is a pig and a misogynist. And, yeah, but no, that was like long ago, and I said it was a joke, and I have the cure of cancer. Yeah, but we don't care about that. This is the internet.
Right. So... that's real. Don't say anything that could be offensive to anyone at any point in time.
Yeah, man. There's no room for jokes anymore.
No. That's why I feel people like Dave Chappelle are so important and like just deep thinkers. Like some of the ideas that like the comedians are bringing a new purpose in this new world.
That's another. Yeah, comedians are great, man.
You know, they're able to like talk about stuff that's like not really talk about, but yeah, I don't know. Obviously, everyone needs to be treated fairly, for sure. But the other side of like we're getting offended over everything, including jokes, like. Jokes are funny. Like they're supposed to be edgy. That's the whole point of it. Like,
yeah. Oh shit! This song is popular, man. I'm gonna change it. It's from Vikings. I don't know, man. This world gets bigger and bigger and interesting, and I don't know.
The other thing, like, we don't need to talk about coronavirus too long. I'm interested to talk about other stuff like Disney.
Yeah, let's talk about Disney, man.
What's the other interesting aspect to me is, at least in America, this shift from eating at restaurants to now going to grocery stores is like massive. Because now when you're worried about everyone having an invisible virus, people aren't willing to go out to eat, obviously, because they don't want the people cooking it to like get sick, right? So no one's going out to eat. You're going to see tons of restaurant closings. So people are still going to eat somewhere, obviously. That just means they go to the grocery stores. But it's a huge shift in like culture and like spending habits, and you know, it's just interesting to kind of see that unfold.
And how do you deal with that? Because I mean, I'm not sure, but it's not like there's a lot of informal commerce in the US, right? Because we have, I mean, I walk a couple of blocks and there's a small store with, you know, with food and vegetables and and you know, like everything you would find in a Walmart, but in small, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And I think most Mexicans, even in big cities, still buy in those kind of stores. Well, maybe not most, but a lot of people, you know, like, because every neighborhood has their own small shops, and they're formal, you know, they even accept credit cards. Well, the one in my 2 blocks from here doesn't. Just cash.
Right. And it's everything. It's not just food. It's like more general.
Yeah, like for instance, in this store is a butcher shop, like meat. They have frozen fish, tuna, salmon, and stuff. They have jamon, jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, eggs, cleaning stuff, candy, cookies, bread, tamales,
Awesome.
tortas in the morning, lunches, stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you don't find electronics, so obviously, like.
Yeah, sure. But that type of stuff.
Yeah, more like a Walgreens. No, like even less stuff. Like Walgreens is like a small Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, basic stuff, but yeah. So.
Yeah, so I mean, at least here, stores like those are going to become more popular and busy, but just like grocery stores in general, just anywhere where you're buying food, because I mean, we're going to see so many restaurants just close. So it's interesting too, because I would imagine that all the people that work at restaurants are now going to start working at grocery stores. Like, it's going to be that shift. Yeah.
But like, how much time do you think it's gonna last? Like, a prediction.
Well, my thought is, it's just everyone needs to get it, experience it, and it be in the past, and then we'll be good to go. Once you actually have like your neighbors or mom, whatever, person down the street that got it and realized it was just like a mild, like a flu, and so it was a little worse, some was mild. Then I think the panic's going to go down. But until then, you've got the media has such an incentive because they're making so much money.
Yeah.
Make it dramatic that we're not going to get out of that until the media sure isn't going to let up. They're not going to be like, oh, let's change their narrative, everything's fine.
Yeah, of course.
The only way they're going to change is when, like, that's my goal. So, 4 months till that happens.
4 months?
Yeah. And what I'm saying is, it's going to be, that's way too long for any small business.
Yeah.
To have, like,
and I think that's the bottom line. Like, small businesses are like, like independent economy, or I have to say, is gonna die, man.
Like, by overnight too. Like, crazy. Because in the other like meltdowns and whatever, especially like the last housing one in 2008. I don't know how it was in Mexico, but in America, like, it was bad, but people didn't stop going out and spending money because they were worried to get sick. They didn't not go to a restaurant because they were worried the cook was going to get sick. So now there's like this whole extra mechanic in this one that's obviously just making it worse.
Yeah, but obviously you're still gonna have McDonald's and that sort of shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Can't wait for that future. No, I mean, good will come out of it. I think a lot of good's gonna come out of any disruption, but lots of people for life in a different way. And fortunately, entrepreneurs and creatives like you and me, like, it's not like gonna be perfect, but we're not taking as big of a hit as someone that was like.
Yeah, like this guy, he was like super thankful last night because I bought him like cheese and meat and stuff. He was like, man, thank you, man. You were the sell of the day, right? And it was like, I don't know, man, like $20 or something.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, man, like, super Sad.
And it just shows you too what's valued in a economy that gets disrupted like this. Like not what's valued, but more of like. Point is people that can use their skills on the internet through video chat, like we're doing now, make documents, do business online. That is a lot more important in an economy like this because you don't have to actually be somewhere. Like you still do every once in a while, but prime example, we've never met. You and me have never met in person.
I know.
We've been working together for 2 years. Never actually met in person.
We own us that.
We owe us that for sure. Well, we tried. Freaking kid screen was gonna happen. Sorry. Soon enough.
So I push a little bit back this.
I can't see your screen, by the way.
No?
No, I've been looking at you the whole time.
Oh, I thought you were seeing the stream, man. I'm just kidding.
Well, I didn't like hearing myself, so I.
You can mute it and just be on the call. No, yeah. Let me show.
Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I can just watch the stream.
No. I mean, you must, man. But just mute it. But let me share my screen. Yeah. Spread the word, man. I need those YouTube fans, man.
So one thing I think I'll just say it now and is I sent you a document. It was
I haven't read it, but I saw the email.
Yeah. It was really helpful because after the meeting, like I said, they liked certain characters and they didn't like one in particular, and just helped me think about everything and how to make that other character better. So Renee, are you ready to be a like in this new economy? Someone like you is super valuable, even more so.
You think so?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I've been training for this apocalypse all my life.
Oh, there is a really funny meme I'll send it to you. Some of these memes that are coming out of this coronavirus are just kind of hilarious.
I saw this also. I don't know, I don't know how do they call this, like Instagram trending or whatever movement.
Yeah.
That they make you like, if this is the end of the world, like out of the actual stuff you have in your wardrobe, like make your Mad Max sort of this costume, like. So it's cool because you see all these people like getting out their Googles and I don't know, man, and like post-apocalyptic wardrobe. So it's very cool, man.
It's terrible. It's like so hilarious and sad and hilarious at the same time. It's great. No, we're gonna be fine. It's just and also too, if you think about it from a efficiency point of view, like if you're planet Earth or you're like God, the stream is frozen. If you could, you actually would shut down restaurants and grow grocery stores because restaurants are incredibly inefficient. There's a ton of waste, and if there was a reduction of 80%, I'm not saying it's a good thing for people to lose their jobs, but overall efficiency of like the food that we make for people, that skyrockets through grocery stores. So there are some like really good benefits of this.
Yeah, I mean, for people to adapt to that is like this guy I told you about, like the owner of the restaurant. I mean, he loves that, like service, and he abandoned school to pursue a dream of having his own restaurant in the beach. And he worked in bars in London, in Barcelona, Cancun. He managed restaurants of other people, and like a couple of years now, a year ago, he started his own business. So he's I mean, as a business owner, he's at this point at 35 years old. He's at this moment where, oh yeah, I'm doing my dream. He's fighting the battle, but you know, so it's like sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this guy owns. What does he own? He doesn't. He owns a restaurant or a grocery
It's
store?
not a restaurant. It's more like it's like a Spanish concept of I don't know, man. Like in Spanish, it's called charcuteria. Like, let me write it down in the chat.
Sounds cool. It rolls off the tongue nicely.
Charcuteria. So it's a place where you go and just drink wine and eat cheese and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
cheese
Those are
and
cool.
they call
Right.
like tapas.
Yeah. No, those are great. But you're saying so his business is basically zero or near zero.
I mean, right now, yeah. I mean, this week, especially this week, he's been like struggling with, like.
Yeah.
Like on Wednesday, he had one client, I mean, it was a friend. Yesterday was better. I mean, I went with him and he was like, oh yeah, today was better than yesterday. But still, it was like the biggest client just because I bought a couple of cheeses. And
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. I don't know what all these people are gonna do. Like,
yeah, I mean, we're gonna be fine, man. But we're from the future.
yeah, it's interesting too because I've been thinking because my whole life pretty much I've been in like sales, tourism, and travel, and like highly volatile industries where like the economy really affects those industries. And now I'm not, and it's crazy. I couldn't imagine selling timeshare, being a timeshare salvation in 2020. The one thing you're not supposed to do in a pandemic is travel places.
My sister arrived yesterday from Montreal because of the same deal, man. Like, you have to go home,
Right.
be with your family.
It's a good thing. It's net positive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she has been out. He had like 3 months without seeing his son. So yeah.
Also, too, I mean, again, you could look at there's a lot of bad, but like some of the kids, great, all schools are canceled. It's like, you know what, school is pretty fucking pointless for the most part. Maybe it's a good time to reassess like how effective school is at all levels, from fucking K, to college.
Así va a ser, mi amor. Yeah, man. In fact, in the afternoon, remember I told you I was gonna pick up some school materials.
Yeah.
Man, it's like these people is like, yeah, you be the school now, and they just give us like a ton of activities and material and homework and homeschooling. But it's like, come on, man, I still have to work, man. That's why I pay you to do this, right?
Right. That's why you pay taxes. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I mean, she's in a private school.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're balling. Private school.
Man, here, public education is a whole different deal. So, yeah. Ha! Qué rolota.
It's really helpful. I did basically just like a reverse engineering of all the characters from Father Time, Mr. Mantra, of like specifically the steps and thought processes of how we got there, and it shows you like kind of patterns. So it's just really helpful in like some of the other characters that we're lacking. It's like, oh, this is clear. We need to do this here and this here. At least for me, it's very, very simple. And you might appreciate it too, obviously, because you did the characters.
Yeah, I haven't checked the document. But yeah, you want me to check it out? Okay, people, gente, I'm gonna start speaking Spanish now. Amigos, voy a dejar el stream aquí porque vamos a tocar algo de material confidencial. Espero les haya gustado este capítulo de Freelancelot. Estuvo en bilingüe, estuvo padre, ¿no? Avanzamos bastante en esta pieza. De hecho, terminamos una pieza y ya estaba haciendo la siguiente página, como pudieron ver. Pero lo vamos a dejar ahí porque vamos a pasar a otro tipo de cosas. Espero les haya gustado. Recuerden que si les gusta este tipo de contenido, nos sigan en las redes sociales. Y no olviden inscribirse al canal y pasar la voz. Chao, babies.